We've been on the road, traveling and camping in front of a hot and cozy fire in the woods, relaxing and enjoying some wonderful active hikes in nature, and cooking up some savory camping food. Oh, I gotta fix that. Now we're back on the homestead, as there's always much to do on the land.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. I am Kristen. Today I got with me my lovely son.
Mine's Skylar.
And
Miriam.
yes, I got them with me. And I also have my lovely husband.
DB.
What the?
My apologies. I am from another dimension. And do y'all have any hot fries?
I don't have hot fries, but I have sweet potato fries.
Hey yo, where are you really from?
I come from the fifth element.
What? What? Did you know that we plant vegetables?
Oh, I love vegetables. DB.
What happened?
I don't know, you were an alien and you just popped out of nowhere.
I was an alien? Oh my gosh. It must have been my split personality or something talking to me. Well,
Dad.
I am Poetry, and we have some vegetables that we really need to get into the garden, so let's head over there. Whew, thank you guys. I don't know what happened there. We started these bok choys back in, I think it was January or February, probably latest January. So they've been in these cells for a while. We would have brought them out earlier, but so for some crazy reason in March, we've still had cold nights. So I think we had a night where it was like 30 something degrees, and these they kind of got hit kind of hard. They're still green, and it looks like the roots are coming out right there. So hopefully they will flourish, we will see. But we're gonna go ahead and get these in here. Looks like they've got a good root system. Also in this group of cells, there are tomatoes. The tomatoes won't go in here though. We got another area for those. A couple of episodes ago, this raised planter bed was over there and it was just filled with mint. So we transplanted some of that mint. Now we have a full raised bed that we can fully use. Yeah, we will not do that again with that mint. That is going to go in a separate pot of its own. We have another one of these that has bok choy in it. Oh yeah, that's looking good. There's a weed in there. Get that out. Here's the other bok choy. And we'll get those in here. Come on. Ooh-wee. It is really nice having this bed to work with. We might have to use another bed. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh my gosh, look what I just found. There's a boot. There's a boot in this. It was in our soil. What if it was hanging from one of these trees or something? Oh, we definitely got to salvage that. Got a spur and all. Once we get this one full, we're gonna move these to another planter bed. Let's get this a good soaking. There we go. I got more holes than that. We have two more bok choy in here, and I don't want to put these in another planter if I can get them in here. So we are gonna do that. And that way, we know somewhat where all the bok choy is at. This one started, the root started to go into the other cell. So we're gonna squeeze this one right here. Oh, I can tell this one right here is gonna be booming. It's already, the leaves are nice and big. And then we'll put the other one right here. All right. And that is all of the bok choy. This is one of our tomato beds. This is probably one of the first beds that we ever made. We used to have a string assembly. We would tie it to the tomatoes. And for us, maybe we were doing it wrong. It just didn't work. So we're gonna try another way this year. We're gonna get this tilled up though. I'd put a rake in here, but we got this screen right here. Get all in there. And we'll get this other side over here. I think in this one, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that actually grew. We actually replanted some more. We got some seeds germinating, so we're hoping that we can get some more. I'm gonna put this dirt in there. Ooh, that's the tomatoes. You can see that nice root system there. Ooh, look at that one. That's another tomato. Well, that smells good too. I think we got 3 in here. And we'll just put some of that leftover soil from the ones that didn't grow in there. And we got one more over here.
Onions look good.
Right?
I know they're maybe not supposed to do that, but they're so cute.
Yeah, I probably can cut the flowers off of the
I
tops.
don't like them.
Yeah, they're so pretty.
They're so pretty. Which ones are you planting?
These are tomatoes here. This was just some leftover soil from ones that didn't grow. There's nothing in there.
It's so nice out here. It's actually a really good time to be out here.
For real, it is beautiful out here. We'll give these a good soaking. No. These are leeks that we planted like well over a year ago. They are super green, super strong, but they have flowers, Oh no, they did have flowers. They're pretty gentle. They have flowers on top. I don't know if they're supposed to be there or not, or if they start developing flowers, if that means anything. But if you know why or what to do with these leeks, if they start developing flowers or this flower type pot at the top, leave a comment below. These just kind of grew here probably in the past 2 months, except for this one. Oh no. Next to this leek, we have a parsley that needs to come out of here. We're going to transplant this. We built a special raised bed for this right here. So we're going to get this transplanted and do a little moving. That root's way down there. I don't want to mess it up. That smells good. We got a new home for that parsley, and we got some more that we need to put in here as well. We're gonna put this parsley right down in here. And that root was long, so we wanna get down in there. Yeah. We have 3 more here. These were planted also in that January, February time frame. This one's looking really green. This one looks like we really need to get these in the ground. And get you over here. These right here look like they could use some water, or they were overwatered. Not sure, but definitely this soil needs to be watered. These are labeled chamomile. We planted chamomile, but I don't know if they are or not. They look kind of dried out. So I don't know if they're a weed or if it's the actual chamomile plant, even though we did plant chamomile, they just look kind of funny to me. So I'm gonna plant these and we'll see what happens. If they actually turn out to be a flower, great. But if it's a weed, then we'll pull it. Yeah, we'll just plant these in here. And we'll see what happens. I mean, we know we planted chamomile. They just look kind of, it's our first time planting it, so we're not sure what to think about it, if that's what it really is. But we gonna see. All of this is squash and zucchini, and it is long overdue of needing to get into these planters. But because the temperatures at night have been up and down, they kind of got hit, by the cold. But as you can see, they're still flowering. And so hopefully once we get them into these beds, they'll kind of, really take off and grow. So we're gonna see what happens. This top layer in our compost soil mixture is sand from our land, and over time it mixes with our soil, our compost soil mixture, and it makes a really good soil. Yeah, see, here's the root system on this. This one might be a zucchini. So we did a little researching, and this ain't chamomile. This is camel weed. It is no good, no bueno. That's not what chamomile looks like. So, bye-bye, 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 and bye-bye. Cool. So at least we figured that out early on without wasting this part of the bed. So we're gonna continue to use this raised planter bed for herbs, because that's why we built it, why we have the dividers and what we intended it to be. We thought it was chamomile, that's what we planted, but evidently some weeds took over. We did have a cilantro that made it through the germination. We're gonna plant that. Put that right here. We have a lot of peppers that we're going to plant. There's more in the other cells, but these right here are banana peppers. We initially intended for this planter bed to be for tomatoes, but we have a lot of room in that other one over there, so we're going to plant these in here. We'll just drop all this soil that the seeds didn't germinate in here. All these used cells, we'll just reuse these for the fall. Now this one looks a little busted, cracked, so I don't know if that one's gonna make it. These are cayenne peppers. Cayenne. I guess depending on where you're from or how you say it. Cayenne. Is it cayenne or cayenne? But these are cayenne peppers or cayenne peppers. So we got a weed in there. These right here are bell peppers, and they've been in these cells for a while. This is thyme, the plant that is. So we're gonna put this in here. I think we got one more. If you go back to last episode, this small planter used to be over there. We had to move it out the way so we could make room for those 3 8-foot-long planter beds. And inside of this bed, we have some cilantro. We need to salvage this cilantro. This is cilantro. We're going to transplant these over to the herb bed. Cilantro is one of those herbs that we literally use every week. I feel like we use it every other day. All of those came out of that bed. We're putting them in here. I might put that one in a little deeper. Yeah, get on down there. That's a big one there, but there is a weed on the side over here, so I'm gonna get that out of there. You can have it, Mr. Chicken. Let's get down deep. we need to take this whole farm gate off so we can get this realigned. How are you? You good? Oh. All right, we got the top unscrewed. We'll just lift up on here, move this to the side. Now, hopefully if we can get this bottom bolt, and actually I can tell that's loose. Hopefully we can get this bottom bolt pushed out, maybe about like, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches. Hopefully it'll raise it up. So we'll see what happens here. Way out there. All right, let's see what happens here. So we are way off the mark by about 1 inch. We'll bring this back some. Now, who knows, maybe it was the top part that needed to be readjusted. All right, let's see. All right, after much adjustment, all good. Hey, good job on your run.
Thank you.
All of the seeds that have germinated that we planted in January, February, we have put all of those in the raised planter beds. There were a lot of things that didn't germinate, and one of those was like basil and cucumber. So we have replanted some seeds recently, and here are some of the cucumbers that are popping up, and here's some more that have germinated. We have some more cells, and there are some that are germinating in here as well. All the seeds that germinated, they are in the soil, and this is what it's going to be until summer starts cooking. Our summers are way too hot here in Florida, so we're not gonna do what we've been doing seasons before, and that was pretty much just watering dry, wilted plants. Right now, it's already
Oh, it's already hot.
hot.
We're what, 1 week into spring?
So, but this is gonna be it. We'll take a pause for the summer, and then we're gonna start back up at the fall. Right now, everything has been building our soil with our compost mixture, and that has been taking season after season to build that up.
We've done a lot of trial and error, and we enjoy it. It's, as long as we're learning as we go, then we're loving it. So,
Yep. And
yeah.
it's free.
It's free.
It's free soil,
Yes.
free compost. It's just whatever we use it on a daily basis. It's, you know, and we know exactly what we're putting into our vegetables. We know exactly what we're putting into our soil. Oh, look at that.
What is it?
Oh, a salamander.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Thank you so much for joining Lineal Havenland Life.
There is a salamander over here. We're gonna see if we can get this on film.
Just went in the planter. It's so cool.
We got there too late, but there's his tail. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's so cool. He's beautiful.
Look at that.
So shiny. Oh, if I could catch it. Looks like a snake with legs, doesn't it?